Trish from Trish's Card Club, live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I just videoed about 4 minutes realizing I wasn't even live. And thank you, Karen, for emailing me or texting me and letting me know that I was not live and I was not even out there. Okay. I realized what I did after I got off. So if there's a video out there, I'll delete it and keep this one once everything's going. So I went on and on about how great my 4th of July was, how much I appreciated my sister Catherine, my sister Emery, and our friend Kathy's help in getting that event together. It was great to get to know some more neighbors, and it just was a really nice day. So I hope you had a good 4th as well. So now I'm going to cut short and go right to my card because I goofed and I don't want to keep you guys waiting. Oh, I know what I want to show you guys. Let me see if I can make this a little bit straighter. Okay. What I want to show you guys was I changed my background and I was looking for some feedback. Is it too much reflection? That kind of stuff. So if you can let me know about that, that would be great. Okay, I am going to turn my camera down and then twist it around so that I can see you, and maybe now I can see some comments. So let me try that. Hold on one second. We're going down. We're going around. Oops, stopped in the middle by mistake. Okay. All right, let me see if I can see you guys and get some comments. Let's see. There's Miss Judy. Hey, Mary. Okay, I can at least see some comments. I should have known something was wrong because I couldn't see any comments before. So at least I can see you guys and saw some people are there. So that's really great. Hey, Huckles. Super sorry on that one, you guys. Okay, let's start again. I am doing a stamp set that is not available to the customer yet. It was a pre-order that we could do with Stampin' Up, and they had an all-day event, a Zoom event we could attend. Unfortunately, I didn't get to attend the Zoom event, but I did get a chance to get the stamp set and watch it on live. So this is the stamp set. It's called Translucent Florals. And it's really very different than anything Stampin' Up's ever had before. So you guys can have access to purchase this in September when our new mini comes out. And it comes with a gigantic set of dies. And all these make really cool flowers, but I haven't watched the video to see how to assemble them yet. So I just used the outline side of the dies for tonight's card. And then I also mentioned in my video, before I realized I wasn't recording, that live on the background, but your chin was in the button. In the bottom. Oh, okay. Hopefully you can see it now, Karen. Hey everybody, thanks Marcia. Hopefully you're having a good summer, Marcia, and getting some decent weather, knowing what your winter has to hold, I hope. So, okay. All right, let's keep going. So this is the card, and this is the stamp set, dies, and I want to thank Sue Mohr. She's a demonstrator that I saw this card with and loved it and thought this would be a great design to share with you guys. So let me see if I can just get this a little bit straighter. Okay, so for colors, I am using Fresh Freesia and Granny Apple Green. So those are the colors. This is the standard card base. It's a half a piece of cardstock. It's scored at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I cut off 1 inch on this side, and then I took the Fresh Freesia and I cut 1 1/4 inch because I want it to be a little bit bigger than, so when the card folds over, you just see that. And then I already cut out with the dies the leaves and the flowers. And You're the Best is a stamp that's in that stamp set, and I am sending this to a really good friend of mine who made a huge impact in my life when I moved here to Tennessee. She was super welcoming and really encouraging, and she really helped me at a time when I was pretty lonely, because when I first moved here, it was, as you all know, as you lived through it with me, it was a big challenge. So, okay, let's see. So I'm going to move that to the side. And for whatever reason, you guys, I can't see comments and see my screen. So I'm going to just focus on my screen, and I'll look at comments at the end. Alrighty, does that make sense? Because I think that would be much more beneficial for you guys. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, well, let me show you one thing before I make the card. Let me just show you one thing. I did want to show you, let me get a little bit of light on the situation here. Hopefully you'll be able to see my card a little bit better with some extra light. White cardstock. My colors of my stamps. Now, if you're going to get this stamp set, one trick you have to know is that if you have a very juicy ink pad, you're going to want to rub a little bit of the ink. And the way you do that is you just take a spoon, like a plastic spoon, and you just rub the ink away from the center of the pad, because if there's too much ink, you won't get that translucent effect. So that's just one thing. So with the fresh freesia, I'm just going to tap it. You don't need to see me do that. You've seen me tap before. And I'm going to stamp down and up. And that's the image that you get. So isn't that cool? I'm going to bring it up closer to the camera. So can you see where the translucent comes in? And then the outline of the flowers. And that's not two-step stamping. That's one stamp. So I love that. And then on this one, kind of the same. I'll ink it up. And the reason I'm taking the time to do this is because I inked and stamped and cut out everything before video. So I just wanted you guys to see how easy it was to get that image. Again, super easy, two-step stamping in one stamp, which is why it's red rubber. It's not photopolymer. Now, you know that photopolymer is my stamp material of choice, but I do love this stamp. I love this set because I love flowers. So that's easy to go. Okay, so moving right along. This is my inside card. Going to take my glue and go ahead and get glue on my stamp. Let's get this out of the view and put this on first, like this. That's just a standard layer of cardstock, layer 1, 4 inches by 5 1/4, in case anyone wants to know. And then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to glue it up, and I'm going to put it from edge to edge. There we go. So that when it's closed, it looks like that. So that's what I'm shooting for. Let me give this a little bit of, there we go. Okay, so that's that. Then I'm going to take this and this. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue. Now, the way that I'm going to glue this, you guys, is I'm going to glue off the edge. So you see how it's off the edge? So I have to be really careful not to get any glue here, because if I do, it'll shut my card down and that'll be a big problem. So I'm going to glue this and this and this, and that's all I'm putting on for glue, because that should keep it all on the card. Now, the challenge with that is I want this flower to go underneath here. So it gets a little challenging. Okay, so let me put a little bit of glue on the flower, like that. Let me get it back where I had it. Okay. Like that, and then now I'm going to put some more glue on this side, and then that should keep it all down, like that. That should keep it down. And then kind of the same challenge with this one. I wanted this to go up here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over, glue it this way. Same thing with this one, kind of put it just like I did the other one, kind of inside the leaves. Now this is my own interpretation of this flower set, so you know, roll with it on. This is not Sue Mohr's interpretation, but the idea to have the stems come off the side was hers, so that's where I got it from. Now the next thing I need to do is I just need to pull this up so it fits on my card, and then put it down like that. And then just give it a little rub so the glue will, so that's the foundation of the card. This seems to be making a glare. Is that better, you guys? I'm gonna say that's better. I have a little bit of shadow, but the little shadow is better than that big glare. You couldn't really see the colors. So then when you open it up, it does this. So now I just realized that I goofed here. Oh well, the person that's getting this will totally love it, even if it has a mistake on it. So that's the card, and then I took some dimensionals on the back of You're the Best and put that right there. And I thought, wouldn't this be nice to receive in the mail? You guys, I love making cards and sending them in the mail. I think that they are really, truly a gift to get a card in the mail. And I know that the person I'm sending this to will super appreciate it. So a really simple card. It did not take me a long time at all. I embossed this, obviously, and I used the same folder for that. I cut these out. The dies are really easy. They fit the flowers super, super easy. You're the Best is part of the stamp set. It's right in that stamp set. There's also the words Happy Birthday, Congratulations, and Wishing You All the Happiness in the World. So that's a great for a birthday card, a wedding card, You're the Best, I'm Just Thinking of You card, You're the Best, Thank You card. Wishing You All the Happiness in the World is perfect for birthdays or weddings. So it does have a lot of functionality in just 4 words. So I love that part of it. And then I have some embellishments I'm going to throw on there. I don't know if these embellishments are current. Don't tell anybody. I honestly don't know. I can't remember if they're current or not. But they're perfect for the color that I need. If I could just find how to open them, then we would work that would work perfect. So while I'm searching to open these, you guys, if you will comment in the comment section, if the glare on the background, I think Karen mentioned that my chin was in the way, or the camera was on my chin, I'm not sure which, but just look in the background and see, or did you see if it was too much glare? So that's just a little added trick to the card. So that's the card. Really simple, easy card to make. I used a stamp set that's going to be available in another month, called a month and a half, called Translucent Florals with dies. It'll be a bundle. It'll be super pretty. You might see it again because there's been so many pretty cards that are out there with it. Okay, I am going to come off my. I'm not. You're going to still keep seeing the card, but I'm going to look at comments to see what people said. Hey, Judy and Teresa and Karen and Marcia. And Peg, what did you say, Miss Peg? Hey, Peg, note my company for Maine sadly left. It was a very hard day the day they left. I was super sad, but I absolutely loved having them here. Okay, Huckles, I'm assuming that you're saying you can see a little bit of the glare. Yeah. Oh, good, Marcia. I love the Paper Pumpkin kits most of the time. Some of them, like the scenery ones, they don't do everything for me, but the other ones I've really enjoyed. And Paper Pumpkins is a quick, fast way to get a card out in the mail, for sure. For sure. Okay, I think that's everybody. I think I caught everybody. I guess I'm just going to end with my slogan. Around here, we make it and we mail it, and I'm going to do that very thing. This will go in the mail tomorrow morning, and I think that's it. I don't really have any Stampin' Up! Announcements. I guess just a reminder that pretty soon Karen will be sending out the email for the September 30th event at her house called Crafts, Chicks, and Chocolate, or it could be Chicks, Crafts, and Chocolate. I think that's what it is. Chicks, Crafts, and Chocolate. We actually were working on some of it tonight. We're very excited. We think it's going to be a really good investment of your time and your resources, because we're not going to be just doing cards. We're doing other crafts as well, so that's going to be a lot of fun. We were working on the menu today, so we're excited about that. And I think that's it. I hope you guys are doing well. As you know, it's my constant. I miss you guys. But I'll see hopefully a bunch of you in September, and that's it. You guys have a really good week, and I will figure out what happened with that video and delete it, because I think if it's out there, it's going to be pretty scary. Alrighty, miss you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.